All right, here we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I'm Stephanie of Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. And as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of friends here with me. Hi, friends. So today we have come together to sew the Village Green Puzzle Mystery Quilt from Cotton Cuts, and we're all very excited. Various of us have large, small, all different colorways. So I am going to stop talking in just a minute, and I'm going to let you guys meet everybody that's here and see what color way they have. But a few things that I wanted to go over really quick. I just opened my packet. So your clue every month will come in this little beautiful plastic bag. Save those because you'll want to put your clue that's finished for that month back in there. And in the very first month, what you're going to find is I have the small peony colorway. You're going to find your booklet that talks all about your colorway. And on the back, it has the explanation of which fabric is which, A through F. So you're going to want to save this. And the one tip I'm going to give you right now, because I've done it before, it's all because I've done it before, is take a picture with your cell phone. I've lost this paper before and I've had to beg Cotton Cuts to send me a color guide. So take a picture with your cell phone just in case you happen to lose this paper. That way you get your clue and you don't go, what do I do now? I don't know what color I need for what. So that's the one tip I can give you about that. But if you can, try to save that for the entirety of the program. The second was a question that was actually asked on the Facebook group. So I'm going to say it here again, because it was a really good question for a first time puzzle mystery quilt detectives, is that do not starch, best press, or steam your pieces. If you do, they will be the wrong size and your quilt won't go together. I know that's very difficult for some of us, believe me. I am a best presser and I am an Acorn Magic Pen user, and y'all know that's like crack for me. So it's very hard for me not to use those things. You can use the Acorn Easy Press on this if you're using the pen and put it directly on the seams. I've done it before and they've come out just fine, but you can't starch, you can't press, and don't use steam on your clues. They will not fit together at the end. So those are those quick tips. Now I'm going to call on my first victim and let them tell you a little bit about themselves. Hello, Denise, you're up first.
Hi, everyone. I'm Denise Beck from outside of Philadelphia. Hi, Marianne. And I'm very excited because the Eagles are in the Super Bowl and we're playing tomorrow. So that's what's going on in my house. This is my first mystery quilt. I'm doing Bluebell large. And I actually worked on it earlier today because I have something that I need to do in a little bit. And I'm loving the colors.
Would you be able to show us a sample of your color really quick?
Yep.
Oh, very pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
pretty. Yeah,
very nice. Well, even though you can't stay very long, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Good to see everybody.
You too. So next up we have Karen.
I am from just outside of Toronto in Ontario, Canada, and I'm doing a small cornflower and also the first puzzle mystery quilt for myself.
Oh, awesome. Yay. Good to have you. Thanks for coming. So Carrie.
Carrie Lightengood. I am from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I am doing two. I'm doing Bluebell in the large and the Sweet William in the small. Awesome. And this is also my first one, so why not do two?
Of course. Go big, right? Or go home. All right, Kay.
Hi, I'm Kay. I'm from Red Oak, Iowa. I'm doing the large in Daffodil.
Awesome. And Kay and Carrie are sisters.
We are.
And then Shelly Clark.
Hi, I'm Shelly Clark. I live in Kennewick, Washington, and I'm doing a large tulip with extra borders, and I may see if I can find extra fabric to make it even bigger because it's going to go on our king size bed.
Nice.
And this is my fourth mystery.
Ooh. Awesome. All right, Shannon Rhodes.
Hi, I'm Shannon Rhodes. I'm also from Kennewick, Washington, and I'm doing the small peony with the extra borders. And this is my third puzzle mystery quilt.
Great. Donna Reno.
Hi, I'm Donna. I live in a small town in northeastern Pennsylvania. This is my first puzzle mystery quilt, and I, like Carrie, chose two. I'm doing two smalls, one lavender and one sweet William.
Oh, very nice. Shannon, wait.
Hi, I'm Shannon Way. I'm from a very small, well, not so small, but small town in Frederick called Frederick, Maryland. I am doing also the daffodil like Kay is doing because look at the bears. Oh, can you see them? There we go, bears. I'm also doing the dahlia because I got two smalls too because, I mean, they're so pretty.
Right. So hard to choose, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, the other Shelly.
Hi, my name is Shelly. I live in Southwest Florida and I am doing, I call it peony, but I know other people call it like peon, like, I don't know, they pronounce it a little differently than I do, but I'm loving my colorway. I think it is absolutely beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you, Shelly. Diane.
Hi, everybody. I'm Diane. This is my first puzzle mystery quilt. I'm from Reedsville, North Carolina. We're here 18 years. I'm originally a born and bred New Yorker. And in the true New York fashion, we say peony. And I am doing the large peony for my first puzzle mystery quilt.
Awesome. Thank you, Diane. Nancy?
Yep, I'm Nancy. I'm from Bardstown, Kentucky, and I've already misplaced my color sheet. I'm like, I just had it because I laid out all my fabrics, so where could it have gone to? But anyhow, I'm doing the small dahlia. This is my fifth one. I'm also doing the small aster. I already did that one.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nancy. And last but not least, Marianne.
Hi, I'm Marianne Nuzzo. I'm a transplanted New Yorker too, Diane. I grew up on Staten Island. I'm currently in southeastern Pennsylvania, not too far from Denise in Glenside. This is my third round of puzzle mystery quilts, and I'm hoping this is the one I actually finish. You guys will keep me on track. I'm doing two smalls. The one I'm doing here, I spend my weekends in between New York and Pennsylvania. And so the one I'm doing here in New York is the Bluebell by William Morris as well. And then I'm also doing a dahlia for my Pennsylvania project.
Very nice. Thank you, Marianne.
Love to be with my little quilting buddies.
Yes. All right. Well, that's everybody that's here today. So thank you all for being here. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to meet every single month during this. So hopefully we'll all finish because I'm guilty of not finishing previous ones too. Marianne, you're not alone. I did two this time. I did the large tulip like Shelly's, the black and white colorway, and I did what we call up north peony. And I just love that one. The colors are beautiful. So if y'all are ready, let's get started sewing.
Yeah, I should mute for sewing machines, maybe.
Yep.
All right, I'm muting mine.
Great. Let's see. Now I'm going to go back and say hello to everybody that's here in the chat. You guys go ahead and start sewing. Hello, Linda Parsons and Angela Stoutinger. Barbara, welcome. Hello, Tony, and Mary's here. Let's see who else is here. Jacqueline Spears here. Hello. Hi, Math Geek. How you doing? Sherlock Sews. Lori's here. Paula Sizemore's here. Peggy's here. Hi, Peggy. Bettina is here. Nadine is here from France. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Mona is here. Balloonist 2002. I almost said purple wall, but Kay is right here with us. Karen Cox is here. Kathy Cantu is here. Shirley Around to It is here. Hello. Joy is here. Wanda, Karen Brunette, and So's from the UK. Ingrid is here in the chat. Kathleen Cook, and Kathleen says, hi, Denise, Donna, Shannon, Mary Ann, and Stephanie. She knows all of you all from the retreat. So Sherry Blanton is here. Nellie Franco is here. Hi, Nellie. Patrice is here. Winona Mixon is here. Denise Sunquist is here. Valerie's here. Philippa's here from Australia. Shrek with Will Smith face is here. I'm not sure who that is, but hello. Janine Pfeiffer is here. Nancy Gardner. Let's see. Allison Rowlandson, Mila Kilbrew. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you all. All right, so I'm going to get sewing finally. All right. So just another tip, when I start my clue every month, I always lay them out in letter order. It just helps my brain so I don't get them confused. And I kind of go from there. And we're all just going to kind of work at our own pace because we all have different colorways, some have large, some have small. And at the end, when we're done, we'll show you guys them. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? If one of you sews really, really fast and you want to unmute, you can talk to people if you like. Unmute and talk. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. Hi, Katie Crafts. Hi, Deborah. We are sewing up the Puzzle Mystery Quilt today, month 1. Lori said, I forgot to order this kit. Well, the good news is if you are interested in getting a cotton cut puzzle mystery, they are still available. As long as they have colorways left, which a few are sold out, but there still are several left. If you would like to still join, I believe they sell them up to 2 months into the program and then they stop. So if you didn't get one yet, you can still grab one.
Before I lose her in my seam allowance, Stephanie, Shannon talked about the bears, but look, there's Goldilocks.
Oh, she's so cute, but she's gonna go away in your seam allowance. That's disappointing.
Half of her.
Hopefully some point when you like in the program, you'll get a piece where she's in like in the center. Very cute fabric though. That's the which colorway is that?
That's the daffodil.
The daffodil. That's cute.
But it's called Little Goldie Cloth Works.
Oh, so cute. Helen Santana said, hello, ladies. I missed it so long, but driving because she's driving to Florida this weekend, but she'll be there for the next one. Awesome. Let's see. Nellie, if you haven't gotten your clue yet, contact Cotton Cuts customer service. Go to the Cotton Cuts website, find their customer service link, and send them a quick email. Let's see. Math Geek said, I'm Team Begonia Small. Sewed up mine yesterday, so working on the pastry shop patriotic block of the month. Awesome. Ingrid wants to know, for those that have 2 kits, are you sewing them both at the same time or one at a time? So anybody that has 2 kits, if you want to chime in.
I sewed one of them last night already, so separately.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it separately too.
Whoops, sorry.
Oh, so bad.
Guys,
So
I'm gonna
Shannon's
log
doing
off.
hers separately. Denise, what?
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna log off. Everybody have fun. It was great seeing you.
Bye,
Great.
Denise. Good seeing you.
Look forward
Bye.
to
Good to see
doing
you
this with
too.
everyone. See you next month.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you,
Birds.
everyone. Bye-bye. Go Birds.
And I'm sorry, Nancy, we missed what you said. Did you say you're doing them at the same time?
No, I sold master yesterday.
Okay. I am not doing them at the same time, but I didn't start my large yet. I'm going to do a small this week, and then the next month I'll do the large. I'm going to kind of alternate back and forth. Hopefully that'll force me not to get behind with either of them. I think from looking at the package, the small has more pieces than the large, which is interesting.
Maybe just this month.
Yeah. The pieces look bigger in the large though.
Usually the large and the small look similar, like they're Like there's a little bit more borders or something like that on it.
Mhm.
Deceivingly, there's only one piece more in the small.
Really?
Yeah, the small has 10 and the large has 9.
Maybe because there's like so many little triangles, it looks like there's more. Bettina said she's waiting on her clue yet. She got the small hollyhock. Very nice. That was the pink and cream colorway. Very pretty.
I'm singing the Seam Ripper song to myself already.
Oh,
No.
okay. Rochelle said, I have a question to all the ladies that are on Stephanie's Zoom. I have tons of batting that I've cut up from multiple quilts and do not want to show. I think she means sew the batting together. So what is your question? Math Geek said, uh-oh, not the Seam Ripper. And Melissa said, I sang the Seam Ripper song this morning too. That song is famous.
It's my best friend right now.
Janine said, I got the large tulip and she'll put it together later this week. Awesome. Rochelle said, but some of you ladies are long armors. Is there a product out there that you can use fusible tape? Does it go gum up your needle when you long arm quilts? I don't know the answer to that question. I've never used batting that had the fusible tape on it. I would assume it wouldn't, because I wouldn't think they would make a product that would fuse the batting together and mess up your needle. But if somebody else knows the answer to that question, I would be totally happy for you to come on and answer. I've zigzagged batting pieces together, but typically what I do is I use my leftover batting for smaller projects like bags or, you know, whatever else, mug rugs, things like that. I don't try to put it back together usually.
I was just gonna say, I've been cutting up my smaller scraps of battings into like 5-inch squares, and I'm just collecting them to make a rag quilt. So I just kind of have a stack of them and save them up as I go.
That's a really good idea. Thank you, Shannon. Oh, okay. So Melissa's saying the other Stephanie, she's a long arm quilter. Her name is Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter is her channel, but she's taking a break right now. But she calls me Super Steph, and I call her Sassy Steph. She said that she uses it without issue, and she demonstrated it on a live. So, and she's a pretty prolific long arm quilter. So, Felipa said, I was sad to see my parcel didn't arrive in time to join. Hopefully next month. Oh, shucks. Yeah. Man, they shipped that a while ago too. It takes a long time to get to y'all in Australia.
I have some ideas for small pieces of batting.
Oh, great.
I make cards, greeting cards, birthday cards, thank you notes. And I just use all different pieces of fabric and I quilt them and then zigzag them to a cardstock.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you. Where's Shannon?
I
Oh,
love
she's not there. This is Shannon's birthday card.
I was going to say, you sent me one for my birthday, so I know that you.
Here she comes.
Oops, hide it.
Wait,
I am.
do it again. I missed it.
Close your eyes, Shannon.
But of course, if she watches the
Dang
replay,
it.
That's all right.
Ooh, oh, so much green.
I know.
My favorite.
Very nice. So Shannon Rhodes, this question is for you. They said, okay, that's a great idea. How do you store them?
I just have a little box that I keep them all in. So,
okay.
And then I have another bigger bag that I just put my bigger scraps in until I'm ready to cut them up into smaller pieces.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, how you doing? Adam Sows is in the chat. He's another YouTuber from the UK. Quick bio on Adam. He's a bag maker, a doll maker, and he loves Tula Pink. So if you're a Tula Pink person, you want to watch his channel. Paula said, for recent past mystery or puzzle mystery quilts, I have So Sweet, Piazza, and Village Green. What is a recent one I'm missing? It seems like I should have 4.
I think that was Olympia.
Olympia, yeah. I was trying to think of the flower one. All I could think of is Rose, but
There was a game one, wasn't there?
yes. Uncle Bronca. For anybody new that is coming in, we are all sewing up the Puzzle Mystery Quilt clue number 1 from Cotton Cuts, the Village Green Sew Along. We're going to do this every month together. So hopefully we will all get our quilt finished. Oh, Paula said, I think it's Olympia. Thank you, ladies. Paula, they used to have a section on their website that said past puzzle mystery quilts, and it showed you like the name of all of them, but they changed their website around, so I'm not sure if it's still there or not. And said, are the patterns all the same and just the colors different? Yep, you got it. So, well, a lot of us ended up with the same colorway just because we liked it, but there were several different colorways, and you choose which size you want. There's two sizes, a small, which is 48 by 60, and a large, which I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but 72 by 72. And then you picked which color you wanted. So Adam, I did see that you got a Juki. Adam is a straight stitch sewer like I am. We both sew pedal to the metal. And he had a Janome like mine, and he said, I just recently upgraded from the Janome to the Juki, and I thought you might find it funny that I can't part with the Janome. I love my Janomes, Adam. And Adam, I've got the 1600 still, and I've got the newer version of it, the HG9, and my HG9 is packed because I had a guild meeting this last week and a sew day, and I've got the 1600 out, and she still purrs like a kitten. Paula said, I knew they changed the website, but I couldn't find the past ones. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is on their new website. My turn for the seam ripper. It's okay. Seam ripper, he has to come out and visit every once in a while. I gotta give him a chance to play. I just sewed the fabric the wrong side in. Adam said, I now have two Janome 1600s. Ooh, nice. And I have the Juki TL 2200 QVP. Nice. Which is the European version of the 2010. So another straight stitch machine, right, Adam? People in the chat are putting the words to the seam ripper song. That's really funny. Adam said the Juki is quieter and has less clunky machine, but boy, is it more fussy. The Janome, you can run that beast on whatever thread and needle. The Juki wants the right needle and the right thread. Oh, okay. Mona has a featherweight. Wanda said, inquiring minds want to know, when is your next project box coming out? This week, later this week. I'm waiting for confirmation that I'm getting every bit of thread that I ordered. I don't know if you all know, but thread is getting hard to find these days. Okay, so if you guys are sewing along with us, this is what the clue 1A of the small looks like. All right, now I'm going to go to clue 1B. Melissa is asking, she said, looking at everyone's sewing room, it looks like, do several of you have a basement or attic space? I'm in the basement. Not sure about everybody else.
I'm in a small bedroom.
I'm in the bonus room above my
I'm in a small
garage.
bedroom as well.
I'm in the basement.
I'm on the main level of house and I sew in my dining room.
So it sounds like wherever we can find a space to sew, we're sewing.
We bought this house because it had a 17 by 25 room above the garage.
Nice. And it's all yours.
Yeah, I miss walls though, because it has the ceilings that go in.
I just took over the children's rooms when they moved out.
Okay.
I'm just taking over my own bedroom. At some point, I'm just going to have to go down to a cot in the corner. There's just so much sewing stuff.
I just refinished my basement, and so I left this little corner area over here specifically like for the sewing.
Nice. I'm not sure if you're talking, Shannon Rhodes, but we can't hear you.
Oh, there I am.
There you
I
go.
said, I have another bedroom that the grandkids spend the night in, but I've taken over that closet too, but I've made that just craft stuff and not so I could get the craft stuff out of my sewing room. So spread it out a little bit more.
Melissa said, Shelley Clark, I was looking at your space and thinking you were above something.
Yeah, my husband works on, he has a Model A. And so we bought this house because it had a 3-car garage, attached garage, and it had this big sewing room that was above that. So the rest of the house didn't really matter as long as we had our hobby spaces.
Math Geek in the comments said, LOL, caught in the corner resonates with me.
I feel like it's a fair trade. I'm okay with that.
I probably would be too, to be honest. So Terry said, and most of us would be happy with a cot in a corner as long as we could sew. That's right. Bettina said, I took over my living room as my sewing room. Nice. Melissa said, I have our dining room and 1 bedroom and I need more space. Wanda said, I sew in a Florida room. It used to be a porch that a previous owner enclosed. Not very big, but great light. Awesome. I am very blessed to have the space I have. So this is not a complaint, but I am always looking for more light because I am in a basement.
I'm in the basement. And when I wanted to have the basement done over, because what I was working on, I was casting shadows on my work.
Uh-huh.
And when the electrician came, he said, well, what kind of light do you want? And I went, what? Because he said, you want sunlight? Do you want daylight? There were all like 3 or 4 different kinds of light that is available, which I never knew. So I went with the brightest and most I could have.
Nice.
And plus, I just closed the door. I don't have to clean up.
It's just me, Donna, so I don't have to clean up anyway.
I have a question. Is anyone doing the small dahlia?
Somebody was doing dahlia.
I am, but that's my second one.
Yep, I'm doing the small dahlia. I actually already have those sewed up.
But
Sewn up, sewed.
It says for fabric D. I don't think I have fabric D.
Fabric D looks very close to fabric F.
So got
So
leaves on it, little red flowers.
the little, can you see that? That's the D. Hold on a second. Oh, let's do this.
Hang on,
I
Jen,
gotta
I'm gonna spotlight you.
figure out how to make the camera.
There, I spotlighted you so you're big.
That's D. Okay, I got it then.
That's the little pink centered flower. Yep. It took me a moment. I had to like re-look at it because it looks so much like F.
Okay, I got it then.
Oh, good.
Wanted to make sure.
Okay, we got another question. Anne from Virginia wants to know what machine everyone is using. So I'll start. Mine is a Janome 1600 PQC, and I picked this machine because it's so fast.
In New York here, I have a Janome Memory Craft 6600. And in Pennsylvania, I have a Burnett 77.
Nice.
This guy is my Juki, the QVP 2000.
I have a Husqvarna Melody that I'm sewing on. My brother BQ 9500 that I usually sew on. I think it's out of timing.
Oh, okay.
Was I muted when I said mine, Stephanie?
Yeah, I didn't even hear you. Yeah.
I use a Singer Quantum Stylus.
Nice.
I have a Juki TL 2000 QI.
Mine is an EC60 by Elma.
I'm sewing on a Juki TL 2010.
Okay. That seems to be a very common machine for quilters.
Was I unmuted when I said mine?
No, we didn't hear you.
Oh, I have a Baby Lock Allegro, and I got this just a few months ago because it's got a wider throat space. So I can try and quilt some of my own stuff. Oh, thank you.
New machines are so fun.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm a Janome girl.
Yay.
I'm on a Skyline S5.
Nice.
I'm Diane, and I'm also a Janome girl, and I'm going on a Janome M7 because it has a 13.75-inch throat space harp.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, forgot to mute myself.
That's a nice throat space. I think mine's a 12 and a half. And so that was the biggest one I could find at the time. I didn't know, yeah.
I have a Janome 9450, and that has a 12, which is nice. So I usually, but the camera was better over here. So this is not my PC. But all their parts are interchangeable. Awesome.
When I got mine, I had I've only been like quilting now for a couple years, and I had a really old singer, and that's all I knew, which is why I got another singer. But I probably about a year ago got a like kind of a secondary one for when I send this one in to get cleaned up and whatever. And I got a Janome, and they're very, very similar. So I actually really like that one as well. So it's a cheap version, so I just don't use it very much.
How do you like that Quantum Singer? I've heard that's a good machine.
I like it. There's a few things that I'm like, I'm not as in love with, but that's just because it's little things. I feel like fabric gets caught easily in the feed dogs, and and the reverse is slow, and I kind of like to sew fast forward and backwards. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Donna, this question is for you. Tamara wants to know, what light did you end up choosing? You're muted, hun.
Okay. I have 8 4-foot daylight lights.
Nice.
I'd show you them, but there's remnants of my son playing pool with the holes in the ceiling.
That's funny. So are they just like LED lights, or?
No, they're daylight. It's very bright down here, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And actually, I think he gave me 1 extra light.
Oh, nice.
He didn't want me in the dark. And they say daylight's the best to sew in anyway.
Yeah. That's what my lights are too, the daylight. And my husband always says when he comes down here, he's getting a suntan. But I love it.
Friendly reminder to pay attention to the ironing direction so you don't have to re-iron like I just did.
That's a very good point. Thank you. Adam Stowe said, have you Janome gals seen the all new singing and dancing Janome? Adam, are you talking about the M17? The one that does everything that costs almost $20,000 American? I've seen it, but that will never happen. It is enormous. So for those of you who have the M7, you probably know what the M17 is, but it's basically an M7 with also an embroidery function on it. And the machine is huge. I saw it online, but I actually saw it in a quilt shop when we went to the quilt shop in Georgia for the last retreat. And the thing is a beast.
Yeah, I had seen it in my local quilt shop too.
Did you?
And much as not now, but for most of my life, I'm one of those people, I guess, used to be. I have to change my ways because of health issues with my husband, but used to be the one with the most toys wins.
Yeah.
Even if I had the money, I would not buy that machine. I just think, and I love my M7. I have no intention of giving it up. But to spend that much money just seems, like my grandmother used to say, seems like a sin.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a sewing machine.
Well, that's a long arm and a couple other sewing machines. You could buy a straight stitch machine,
Yes,
an
exactly.
embroidery machine, and a long arm machine for the cost of that. I think it's just
And
it's
they,
gorgeous, but it's crazy.
hmm My son actually bought me this machine. So I had bought the 9450 and I was just talking about quilting and how the throat space on this one. And he said, "Oh, Ma, if you want to buy it." And I was like, "No, I'm not taking that money away from your father, you know." And he just said, "I'll get it for you." And he's always been very,
Aw,
you know, so
that's very nice.
yeah.
So Sherlock So said, ouch on the price of that Janome. Yeah. And Adam said, my local quilt shop has one on display. It's slightly obscene. Yes. The thing is crazy. I've never seen a machine that big ever.
I don't know what they were thinking. Like, there's a lot of them. I mean, I would tend to doubt it. But
Well, and
no.
you'd have to have a big sewing space to keep that up all the time because it's so big.
Uh-huh. And then to take it into service. I mean, the M7 weighs 48 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm good lifting up to 40 pounds because I lift bags of dog food. So, and I can do this one I mean, I brought it in and put it here. Box, you know, but it's lifting it high to get it on the dining room table. And I mean, I have other places to put it, you know, I have a whole room, 2 rooms I could put it in, but I like to stay close to my dogs when I sew.
Yeah.
And they like me here, otherwise just all of us in the bedroom, you know, so. That didn't work too well. Too many.
Janet is here from Australia. She said she's still waiting for her colorway. So she was curious if we could all say or show which colorway we have again, because she wasn't here at the beginning. So I have Peony.
I have the bluebell.
Very nice.
Here's some of it.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I also have peony. The large, peony large.
I have the large daffodil.
That's gonna
I
be thank
had
you.
the small peony or peony, and I think I'm all done with mine.
Oh, yay.
That
Nice.
and that. I'd be curious to
very
see when
pretty.
everybody else is done, if they're the same.
I'm doing a lavender
Nice.
and Sweet William.
Are those both batiks?
No, just the lavender is
The
batik.
lavender.
And this is Art Gallery. I know this is the fabric you love, Stephanie.
Oh yeah, art gallery.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Carrie and I are still out on the feel of it. It almost feels like polyester.
It's brushed cotton, and the only thing, because this peony is art gallery, that
Okay.
I'm not liking, because I've never made an art gallery quilt before without being able to best press it, is that it's slicker.
Yes.
So we have to be a lot more careful. Like I'm feeling like I'm having to really be careful putting these pieces together.
Oh, really?
But once it's done and the quilt is washed, they feel so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my machine seems to really want to eat the beginning of them, so I have to use a leader because it's just so fine, or you know, it's really thin.
Yeah.
And what kind of machine are you on?
It's so soft.
I'm on a Baby Lock Allegro.
Okay.
I'm on the M7 and it is a little bit slippery. I always use leaders. I don't use enders, but I use leaders and then I cut the thread. And I would like my best press. The machine's not having any trouble. I have what's called an HP AccuFlex foot, which is basically a walking foot, but it attaches into the machine with a hook instead of on the needle bar. And it's a little slippery, but the plate only, it's like having a single foot. So it doesn't want to eat the back.
I'm doing the large tulip and I have one done.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And I have I'm working on a straight stitch machine and I've never used leaders or enders. And because it just has one small little hole, because it's a straight stitch, it doesn't jam up.
Yeah.
So I've never had any problem with that.
You
But
know,
if I sew these on a zigzag machine, yeah, they definitely get jammed up.
my machine did come with another plate that I think has that little single hole that I do like to switch back and forth like zigzag or something. So I'd have to take that plate out every single time I wanted to do a different stitch. So
right. Well, my Juki only knows how to do one thing.
Yeah.
Well, on the Xiaomi, the plates are magnetic. So you just push a button and it lifts up. On this one, you push a button on the screen when you lock the screen. On that one, on the 9450, it's just like a tab about an inch long maybe, and you push it down and the magnetic plate pops right up. It's not screwed. Very nice.
The other thing you can do is put a piece of like paper tape over the zigzag hole. And then that way it's only piercing in one spot. And that sometimes helps keep the fabric from jamming in there too.
Oh, I might have to try that one.
I keep losing my fabric. I'll tell you that. The machine's not, but I am.
That's a great tip, Shelley.
I was just going to convince myself I need to buy a new machine, just a straight shit.
There is that. I bought mine for bag making because this thing will sew through a yardstick.
Yep.
Honestly, I rarely use any, I only mostly straight stitch anyway. So I don't know, I don't need half of the other stuff that's on here.
Yeah. I just keep my other machine for an occasional buttonhole.
Diane Peggy said she has that machine too, the M7. She loves it.
I do too, Peggy. I'm a new quilter. I only started last January, and I don't know how I wound up with doing a lot of research, picked a Janome, and I have two of them and I love them. Great machines. I had never even threaded a regular, so never mind all this up and down and in and out, and so they've been good to me.
Anne said, I won't say how many machines I have. That's funny. So you ladies here, how many machines do you guys have each?
9.
Wow.
I have my one that I just bought. My other one I keep in my travel bag. And then I also have a serger.
Marianne, you just say 7.
too many. I have a Necky that my former mother-in-law gave me. I have a 70s Kenmore, which is wonderful, that a friend gave me. I've got Singer 99, which is wonderful. I got it at a thrift store. And I just bought, I don't think I told you guys, my crew, I found a featherweight really cheap. So I bought that. And I have a serger and a
Exciting.
It is exciting. It is exciting. I might bring it to retreat. I don't know. But it's fun. Yeah, I have too many. I have 4 mechanical machines, and then the Janome, this Janome I found at a thrift store too.
Nice.
And, oh no,
Oh,
and
wait,
then
Marianne, which machine did you say you just got?
I just got a featherweight.
Oh,
yeah, it's a 50s one. It's not pre-war like yours.
Okay.
It's 50s,
that's
but
okay.
it was in great shape. It was a great price. And no, I totally forgot. I also bought a Burnett 70, which is an embroidery only machine, which I'm afraid to turn on. So we'll see, but too many. I have a 2-bedroom apartment where I have my primary residence. It's just, but fun.
They're like golf clubs. They all do something different. I have a serger, and I have a cover lock machine, and I have a regular sewing machine that does all the stitches, and then I have my Juki that does heavy duty and straight stitch, and I have an embroidery machine. I have a small machine that I can use for taking to retreats and trips and stuff if I need something that's small and lightweight and was inexpensive. And then I have a long arm. But when I replace a machine, I get rid of the old one. I don't keep, I'm not like sentimental about old machines.
Yeah, I should get over it.
Mine are just tools.
Well, I only have 2, but they're both Janomes.
Wonderful.
See, I have an Elna, a brother, Faf, another brother, Juki. That one I think is a Grace relabeled on something else. Yeah, lots of different brands. I find the best tool for the job.
Nice.
I have my Elna for piecing, and then I have a Pfaff that I got recently for quilting, but yeah, I've been really scared about putting anything on it yet, so I haven't done it.
Just a machine, just a tool. You can do it.
Yeah,
I have
I don't want to mess it up.
that embroider on,
You won't.
and then my Juki.
You said you have an embroidery machine?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
I love it.
What brand?
I love it. It's a Pfaff.
Okay,
Yeah, I've had it for years. I absolutely love it.
nice. And then
They're
your Juki.
fun.
I've got 4 Janomes and a featherweight and my long arm. So I'm a Janome collector apparently. Okay, so for those of you sewing at home, Shannon showed hers. So this is clue 1A of the small and clue 1B of the small. So I've got mine done too. For the large, the clues are all the same, right? There's no 1A, 1B. They're all the same.
Just 4 of the one. Yeah.
4 of the one you showed. Okay, great.
Yay, mine looks the same as yours.
That's good. We'll check each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have mine done cornflower here.
Oh, very nice, Karen. Can you bring it forward towards your camera just a little bit? I think the background's blurring it out. Awesome. I love the colors.
Don't look too close. There you go.
Oh, I'm sure
1A.
it's fine. Oh, perfect.
And 1B.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, pretty.
I love the colors.
And I didn't caught off any points yet, so we're doing well.
Yay!
I have mine done, all except for the one that I just air sewed.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Not enough
Nice.
bobbin.
Cute.
So close.
Okay, let me check the chat.
Yes, mine's done.
Oh, pretty.
That is pretty.
Oh, nice.
And then I had done these last night. Maybe if I can get them. These were the Sweet William. I don't remember if 1A, 1B, upside down, right side down.
Oh, that would have been my
Oh, I
second
like
choice. I
that.
was really wanting to do that one too.
That's nice.
And then here's the other block.
Oh, how
Oh,
pretty.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Every time I see them, I'm like, I should have done like 5. So many pretty ones. Okay, back up a little bit here. Adam said straight stitch plates are game changers to all that have that available. My Bernina is a nightmare without the straight stitch. Yes, I love the straight stitch machine with the little hole. Nope. That used to drive me crazy with my other machine before I got the straight stitch, that it would suck the fabric down in. Really does make a difference.
Okay, Stephanie.
Yes.
Here's Mama and Papa Bear.
Oh, how cute. Hang on, I'm gonna put you bigger so people can see it.
That's adorable. Oh, cute.
It won't let me do it. That's not cool.
Those are adorable.
Here we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at those bears.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
How cute.
And then this is baby. It's baby bear.
Oh,
Baby bear.
that's adorable.
That is going to be darling.
It's gonna be so cute. And there did end up being a Goldilocks who wasn't cut off.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yay. Got one in
Yeah.
there.
You got a really good square with that bear in the middle. That turned out really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about it.
Tamala
Gonna be
Hannah's
fun.
Yes. Tamala Hannah's in the chat. She said, can you have too many machines? I have 9 sewing, 2 embroidery, and 2 sergers and a long arm.
I love it.
Jackie said, I have 5 sewing machines. Shannon Way, this question is for you. Janet Johnson said, are we getting a discount on our clues? Do you know an update on that?
Well, they were supposed to have started this week. Jessica from Cotton Cuts let me know that she was starting. She's the one doing it. I didn't see the credit on the card that I used.
Okay.
So I'd started a list. Nancy, pretty sure it was Nancy, emailed me. So far it was Nancy and I on the list. If anybody else hasn't gotten the discount, if you can email me at that Slay Arts, so I can get you on the list too. I'll shoot all of our
Okay,
names there.
Maybe
Shannon,
you and I can work on sending an email out to the group
Yeah.
afterwards. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Shannon, I had emailed you too, but I can email you again if you'd like. This Carrie
Did you-
live.
Okay. I
I
did
also
not
had
look to-
emailed Cotton Cuts, but they said they were just waiting. They said they were waiting for a list, but I figured they just hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how I paid, so I have to go into the account and the PayPal first, but
I had to do the same thing. I had to search.
Yeah.
Which card did I use for this?
Right.
whole thing, so it'd be interesting to see how they do mine. Because I didn't want a monthly bill to worry about.
Yeah, no, I did the full pay too. So you're supposed to get a one-time credit back to your account. And the folks that did monthly are supposed to get a one-time credit for the first month that's already billed. And then they're gonna build into your account a automatic discount.
Oh, okay,
So that each month you're charged 20% less
okay,
Okay, perfect.
for the recurring payment.
okay,
Thank you for doing that.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was fun. You guys have been a blast.
Karen, there was a question for you. They asked after you showed your clue if you could say again what color way that was, because somebody said, well, now that I've seen that one, I might want to sign up.
It's the cornflower colorway.
Cornflower. Very
Yeah.
pretty. I love it.
And the one color I'm having trouble with is color B is so light. It's the batik problem where the front and the back look the same, but if I can't tell, no one can either, right? So
That's right. That's the nice thing about batiks. For
I got
anybody
my,
with paper pieces, batiks are great for paper piecing because you don't have to worry about which side is which.
I got my small dahlia finished.
Nice. Can we see it?
Let me see if I can do it. Whoops. I don't know how to hold my phone. Shit. Hello. Can you see it? No?
Don't see where she went.
I don't know where I went either.
You said you disappeared. Oh, there you are.
I don't know how to hold my phone.
No, you're fine.
Can you see it?
Okay, yes.
That's pretty.
Very tropical looking.
I would have been faster, but I did a little air sewing myself.
Which one is that one?
The small dahlia.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is that tulip pink?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. My first time working with tulip pink. I like it.
It's really pretty, Nancy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, Karen, because Melissa said she answered me. I'm trying to sign up now. That's awesome.
Which colorway is she
I
gonna
finished
choose?
mine too.
Yay, let's see her, Shelly.
Oh, I think this is the second one.
Beautiful.
Pretty.
Very
That
pretty.
one. And then I love this fabric.
I do too. Isn't
Really
it gorgeous?
pretty.
Oh, that looks
It
good.
is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
It looks like everybody got their points, so that's awesome. Good job.
I can't believe I finished it and I even had to get the seam ripper out.
Oh, Donna's got hers done.
Oh, pretty, Donna.
Let's see, Donna.
This is Sweet William.
Very pretty.
Oh, that's pretty too.
That's
Pretty
a nice
fabric.
one.
I think I'm getting used to
The feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And no one did. This is. I don't know whether you want to see it up close of the lavender.
Oh, how pretty.
And here's the other block. This fabric down here on the bottom, like that starburst,
Uh-huh.
is really pretty.
That's all really pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is batik.
Oh, gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Did everybody show their blocks now?
No, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm slow. I'll show this month's next month, and then
Exactly.
I'm picking again.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Close.
it happens. That's okay.
Next
But we'll
month.
hold you to it to show it next month. So then we'll know you finished it.
It's good. Accountability is good. No, I actually didn't lose my point. I had too much point showing, so I'm fixing it.
Ah.
I was so paranoid about losing my point. I zigged too far.
Oh. So Marla said, hello, everyone. I've never done a cotton cat's been working on my all-star blocks. Yay. Those will resume next Saturday. So no fear if you're doing those with me. And thank you for doing those with me. Let's see. This is a question for Shannon Way. Can we still get the discount if we decide to join now? I think it's too late, right?
They said the cutoff was February 3rd when they mailed the first clue.
Okay.
So yeah. We're the only group doing the discount though, which is madness.
Yeah, nobody else took advantage, huh?
No.
Well, thank you to Shannon Way for bringing it to our attention, and
Yeah.
yay.
One thing I want to mention, since this was my first puzzle mystery quilt, I used stickers with letters. So I knew what was what, because
I did.
I found that labeling every
Diane's
what?
Diane's got
the same thing. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Smart.
I was good. I have alphabetes, but I thought they're gonna fall off. So that's why I use stickers.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that's doing it for the first time, you may want to, post-it notes or stickers, and it went a lot easier.
I did a
For
scrap,
me.
so, so I created a of
Okay, there was a question for Karen. They want to know if you're doing the small or the large cornflower.
It's the small one.
The small. Okay. All right, thank you. Melissa said signed up. Yay!
awesome.
Got another one, girls.
Yes.
It is fun. You're gonna love it. The best thing for me with the puzzle mystery quilts and why I started doing them several years ago is there's no cutting. I love that we can pull it out of the package and sew it. So with all the other things I do every month, it's nice to have one thing that I can just sit down and sew. Do you have a
Also,
picture of the finished quilt? Somebody asked. No, this is a mystery quilt. So we won't know until the very end, till month 10. Sorry, somebody asked a question or said something. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I like how they choose the fabrics. You don't have to decide what fabric to go and for what part of the pattern. It's all done, and the colors are all done and chosen so that it looks good at the end.
Yes, I agree with you. And sometimes it helps you to kind of get out of your comfort zone too and pick something that you might not have. This last one that's still going on that kind of overlaps this one. I've never done a Cave Facet quilt before because his fabric scares me a little bit. It's not, I like bright colors, but it's not only got bright colors, but it's got big, bold prints that I just didn't know how to cut. And they're pretty, but I know how to cut them to make them not so much like smacking you in the face, right? But still doing the fabrics justice where you can tell that it's, Cave's fabric. So I picked that colorway last time, and I'm really glad I did because they chose all the fabrics and they're telling me what to do with it. So
I found my color card. You won't believe where it was. I've been moving moving it around this whole time. It was on the back side of the of the paper card. I'm like, duh. I was thinking it was a separate card. Okay. I'm glad I took a picture of it beforehand, so at least I had a picture to go by.
Yeah. That's the best advice I can give anybody is take a picture of your color card, because I know from past experience, I lost my very first one and then I didn't know what to do. So, all right, well, it looks like just about everybody's done except Marianne, and she said that's okay. So we'll show hers next time. So I'm going to end the live stream. If everybody on the Zoom can hang on for just a second, we'll say goodbye. Thank you all for hanging out with us, for sewing with us. And we're excited that some of you are jumping on and grabbing a Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt. Hopefully we'll see you sewing with us next month.
Yay.
All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend.
Bye, everyone.